Hey there guys, this is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, and I'm here to give you guys the reading for Libra for the second half of April 2019. Now, one thing I want to outline is that for these readings, I don't know how much my phone will record, so I want to go ahead and go through these as quickly as possible without missing the pertinent information that is necessary for each of the signs. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and, you know what, hold on. Okay. So, without further ado, let us get on with the reading for Libra for the second half of April 2019. Libra. Alright, Libra. Libra, what does the universe have for Libra for the month of April 2019? Alright. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle. Okay, so there's a couple of energies influencing you guys. There's something that you guys have to walk away from. This could be an emotional thing that you guys have to walk away from, but we will see. I see that some of you guys with the Four of Cups. You guys might be feeling like the apathy and stuff like that. I know that for my girlfriend, she was feeling sort of apathetic to the world and feeling like the universe wasn't handing her the opportunities that were necessary. So that's one thing. For some of you guys, I do feel that you guys are seeing the opportunities that are being handed to you, but I do feel that to whatever extent you guys are still feeling that apathy from more recently in the past. And I do feel that with the appearance of the King of Cups, that some of you guys are trying to feel compassionate. Some of you guys are trying to feel mature in your emotions. Some of you guys are trying to feel sympathetic to others. And I do feel that for others of you, you guys are feeling wise up to a point. I do feel like this wisdom that the King of Cups is mired in, or not mired in, but this wisdom that the King of Cups has, it arises out of the turbulent waters that he's been through, or the turbulent waters he might be in. Now, one of the things that I do associate with the King of Cups is creative intelligence. And actually, this is a card that my girlfriend got for her thought position. You guys have it, for the most part, in the current position. So I think that for some of you guys have been understanding some of the things that have been happening to you. I do feel that some of you guys have been connecting with Source. So that's good. But I do feel that with this card, I do feel like some of you guys need to be business oriented. Whatever it is that you guys have to walk away from here, I do feel that to a certain extent, you guys need to walk towards this. Because if you look at the placements of the cards, I'll go ahead and put it up for the camera. They fell like this. So you guys are walking towards the end of your apathy, is what I'm feeling. And you guys are walking towards a sense of business. So I do feel that's good. You guys are, I mean, the King of Cups is also connected to science. It's also connected to law, because he's a king. And at the same time, this is one of those cards that shows that you guys are beginning to have some kind of dedication, or already have some kind of dedication to whatever it is that you guys are currently doing. Now, one of the things that the King of Cups is also known for is for, I mean, not just business, but he's family oriented. He knows about family. He's all about family. And I do feel that you guys are walking away from a more materialistic point of view for some of you guys. You guys are walking from something that wasn't fulfilling you emotionally, and you guys are moving on towards something that will. So that's very good. That's very good. All right, now let's see what the other cards. Okay, so in mind, some of you guys are feeling defensive. But the idea is, are you feeling defensive because there actually is something trying to attack you, or is there something that's trying to get at you, or is it simply an act? Because the nine of wands in particular is what's known as a stage card, and in stage cards, it might seem like something's attacking you, but that might just be yourself. You know, you might be overly critical about yourself. You might not be confident in yourself, and so this battle right here, it could be a battle in something that you guys are doing. But I do feel that for whatever it's worth, you guys are facing some type of a mental battle. I say the mental battle because this is in your thoughts position. So I do feel that it's a mental battle to some degree. Now, okay, emotionally, you guys are feeling chained to something. Now, I do feel that with the Devil card coming out here in the reverse, that whatever it is that you guys are chained to, this is something that might be evil for you guys. Whatever it is that you guys might be addicted to, it's the eviler side of this addiction. It's the eviler side of these chains. And I do feel that on an emotional level, you guys are addicted to something, and maybe the help that people are trying to give you is what's making you feel defensive. You might feel like if they're trying to attack you on the emotional sphere, but are they really attacking you guys? That's a good question to ask yourself. So the Devil in the reverse, it also speaks about manipulation, the more evil side of manipulation. So I do feel that to some extent you have to watch out, because somebody might be trying to manipulate you in an emotional way. And I know you guys feel like nothing can possibly go right, but you have the King of Cups. One thing that you can do in this situation is defeat it with love. Show them what true love is. Whoever it is that's trying to manipulate you. I know that to a very, very good extent, if you show love to whoever it is that's trying to manipulate you, it will definitely turn around. And so, with that in mind, I'm going to draw the fourth card. Now, you guys got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in the spiritual sector, or on the spiritual side, is talking about possible fleeing, possible departure. This is a hasty departure. So I do feel that you guys in some way are going to be moving your souls or moving your emotions away from whoever it is that's manipulating you. So that's a good thing. Now, I do feel that to another extent that this is actually going to help you guys in being able to gain whatever it is that you guys need to gain out of this situation. Now, another thing about the Knight of Wands is that he's adventurous. So, in saying that, I do feel that with the release of whatever it is that's manipulating you guys, I do feel that you guys are going to be gaining on a more adventurous tone. You guys are going to be gaining on a more adventurous spirit. You guys might be taking more risks. That's for sure. I do feel that with this energy, your soul is feeling energetic. Like, it knows what it needs to do, and it knows it's going to do it. But at the same time, I do feel that you guys were waiting for like some sort of sign, and this is a sign. This is a sign to get going. So, ooh, nice. With the King of Pentacles, I do have to say that that you guys have this is a card of dependability. It's a card of foundations, firm foundations. This is one of those cards that is able to show that you guys have the ability to be financially sound on the physical level. You guys have the ability to be firm on the physical level. You guys have the ability to have everything that you guys need in your lives here in the now, but there's these emotional things that you guys got to get rid of. These emotional things that you guys have to walk away from. These things that are not fulfilling you. These could be ideas and stuff like that are not fulfilling you, but the idea is to get over the idea that something's trying to attack you or that something's trying to get to you, when it could be a possibility that this is all in your head. It could be something that you're addicted to, that other people are trying to get you off of, but you're feeling attacked. It could be the idea that the more eviler side of you is coming out through your emotions, and yet when somebody brings up the idea of it, you guys get defensive. So that could be a possibility as well. The king of Pentacles, he's known as being business logical or business intelligent, since he's the king of the Pentacles, so he's got a lot of money to him, or he's got a lot of wealth, he's got a lot of resource to him. And so I do feel that you guys have the ability to have a lot of resource to you, but you guys first have to change these emotions. You guys first have to change these trains of thoughts, because when you guys are in a defensive state, other people are going to be feeling like you're ready to attack them. And if they feel like you're ready to attack them, well, how is that going to help? Also, one of the things that I do get from the King of Pentacles is loyalty, and not just loyalty, but hard work. Some of you guys may be mathematically inclined right now, so dealing with math is not very, 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 very much of a problem, and that's actually good, because when it comes to the business side of the King of Cups, that can actually help you out very, very much. So that's something that definitely has the ability to bring financial stability. Now, if you notice this background, the background is gold. So one thing that the King of Pentacles has is knowledge, knowledge and intelligence. Now, one of the things that I've always known about the King of Pentacles is that he's successful. So when it comes to the physical realm, or to your actual world, you guys have the ability to be successful. Now, we're going to go ahead and draw some more cards so that we can see what your guys' obstacles are, so that you can clear them out of the way and you can make room for success. Alright, so one of the obstacles you have is hard work. With the Eight of Pentacles, you guys have a lot of work ahead of you, and you guys probably know it already. You guys probably already know that there's a lot of things that need to be done, and possibly not enough time to do it is the phrase that we normally hear when we hear the term hard work. Now, the King of Pentacles over here in your physical sector, or in your reality sector, it talks about hard work too. So if you want to be a King of the Pentacles, or a Queen of the Pentacles, I guess you could say, for the females, then you guys have to put yourselves to work, and you guys have to put in a lot of hard work. Not just hard work, but smart work is what I want to say, because when it comes to work, it's one of those things that we might not want to do, but sometimes it's necessary in order for us. Excuse me. It's necessary in order for us to push ourselves further, and to push ourselves harder, and to push ourselves longer. Now, this might be hard work on a day-to-day level. This could be hard work on an overall scale, but this is one of those cards that just denotes hard work. All right, now another one of the issues is having to get over those things that keep you up at night. Now, I know that with these pentacles showing up, and then with the appearance of the Devil and the Cups cards, I do feel like this, whatever it is that you guys have to, that you guys are letting go of, or that you guys are getting over, you guys, it's a right move for you guys to just let it go and not even worry so much about your problems, but worry more on the solutions. With the Nine of Swords in this position, I do feel like one of the obstacles is letting go of those things that keep you up at night. And once you guys let go of the things that keep you up at night, you're actually going to focus more on where you guys haven't been giving and where you guys haven't been getting. Now, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, it's showing me that when it comes to the current energies influencing you right now, it feels like for some of you guys are giving more than what you're taking or than what you're getting. I do feel like you guys are gaining more knowledge than you guys are gaining wisdom right now, so that's a possibility as well, which is not bad. I would say that that's a good trade-off, but there's only so much knowledge that you can learn from something before you have to put it into action. And the sixes are having to do with commitment, but the sixes, let me see, I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to the numerology behind the tarot, but let me look it up right here. If I remember, it was tarot by the numbers, I believe. Okay. Alright, cool. So I think I found it. Yes, I did. Alright, so the 6 is a number of communication, cooperation, and harmony. Now, I do feel that for some of you guys, with the 6 in the reverse, I do feel that you guys may be lacking in cooperation. You guys may be lacking in communication with people. And not only that, you guys may be lacking in harmony. The harmony that comes with being able to work with everybody around you. Now, you guys have 2 8s in here, which is pretty significant. And you guys also have 2 9s, which is also a significant number. What these 8s are asking you is to put your mastery into effect. You know, put yourself to work so that you can gain mastery in whatever it is that you guys are trying to overcome. Not only that, it calls for action. These 8s, they're calling for action. So it's telling you, you know, put your skills and put your talents to work, because this is what's necessary in order for you guys to fix this problem that you guys have going on. Also, the 8s, they talk about accomplishment, and what better card to have for accomplishments on the physical realm than the King of Pentacles? I mean, that just says like so much right there. The 9s, they talk about fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. So, in order for you to gain fruition and fulfillment out of whatever it is that you guys need to do, which in this case is to put your skills and your mastery into action, this is the way that you attain fulfillment. This is the way that you guys attain that fruition that you guys are looking for, and this is also how you guys attain whatever else you need in order to move forward in life. So it goes without saying that when you guys can turn this right side up and have an equal give and take between what you guys give and what you guys get, then that will allow you to be able to step into a space where you guys are abundant, where you guys are happy and fulfilled. Now, drawing the last one, I drew the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, it talks about people. It talks about a woman when it comes to general readings, but I do know that when it comes to the Queen of Cups, it's about someone who's not to be trusted, particularly a female. And if you guys have a female that's keeping you, or that's manipulating you guys in any way, I would say drop them. Drop them, or talk to them, and you know, try to find out what it is that's causing you to be defensive. Because I do feel that to some extent it might be a person, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that is That was weird. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That's putting you in a state of depression. Not only that, it's one of the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It talks about a lack of direction, and so I do feel that for some of you guys may be experiencing a lack of direction in your lives. So, so when it comes to this direction, it's that voice that you guys have to listen to within. That voice within, I'm pretty sure to some extent, is guiding you. And but by not listening to it, you guys are unhappy. So I do feel that in order to be happy, you guys will have to listen to this voice. The Queen of Cups is... The Queen of Cups is one of those energies that when it's in the reverse like this, it could be one of those cards to describe going through it, you know. I know that there's a lot of people that are going through it right now, but the thing is, you guys have the ability to overflow your cup. You guys have the ability to gain this wisdom that you guys can overflow to everybody. You guys have the ability to connect with the divine, and you guys have the ability to get these downloads so that you guys can be able to put yourselves out in the way that you need to in order to manifest. But first, you guys have to move away from whatever it is that's trying to manipulate you in order for you guys to move towards stability in all sense, whether it's the physical sense, whether it's a spiritual sense, and everything in between. You guys have the ability to move towards it. It's just you guys know, or it's like you know you have to do the hard work, but for some reason and you just don't want to. So there's that. Now, right now, I don't feel like it's gonna have you're gonna have any breakthroughs, and it's necessary because in order for you guys to put these breakthroughs to good use, you guys are going to have this manipulation removed. Once you guys have that manipulation removed, that Ace of Swords is going to turn upright, and it's going to give you all the ideas that you guys need in order to be able to put your plans forward so that you guys can work towards that King of Pentacles energy. Now, I do feel that with the Three of Cups, you guys should be looking towards working in a group. There's nothing like working in some type of group. This could be a therapy group. This could be some kind of addiction group of some sort, like AA or something like that, to remove you guys from these addictions. I don't know why, but I do feel that for some of you guys may be addicted to alcohol. For some of you guys may be addicted to liquor, and this is what's holding you back. But do realize that joining a group will actually be very, very favorable for you guys, because it would allow you the ability to be able to get over whatever it is that's trying to that's trying to get you guys that's trying to keep you guys chained, and that's doing it in an evil manner, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So with that, you guys have the ability to have stability. It's there, both with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. These are two cards that talk about stability, and these are two cards that talk about stability in the best fashion possible. So when saying that, you guys have the ability to reach this state of stability, so that you guys can turn this Sun card right side up. And the thing that you have to do is release yourself from these addictions, or from these things that are keeping you chained. I know it's going to be hard work, and I know you guys are in the mode of getting rid of whatever it is that you guys need to get rid of, but I'm here to tell you that it is possible, and I'm here to tell you that this is a universal imperative that's being handed down to you. I'm pretty sure you guys already feel it. You guys already know it. You guys have to walk away from it because it's not fulfilling you emotionally. So, in saying that, I want to go ahead and go to the next spread, which I feel at this point it has to be a relationship spread, because I do feel that this may be a person. With that Queen of Cups coming out, I kind of feel like it's a person. So, I want to go ahead and do a relationship spread. Now, I do want to warn you guys that if this video cuts out, which it probably will at some point, I will be making another video, and since I don't have editing software right now, I will have to post it as 2 videos. So, if necessary, I'll go ahead and post it as 1 and 2. So, I know for Virgo, I had 1 video out, and then I started recording 1 video, and it stopped at 35 minutes. And so I had to record another video that was, I think, 11 minutes long, and that's one of the ones that I'm going to be posting up. I was just trying to find editing software, and I wasn't able to find it. So I do feel that I'm just going to have to post it up as is, and then once I get a computer and editing software, then I'll be able to cut and paste any time that my recording turns off or something like that. So, all right. This is for your guys' relationships, or what's going on in your guys' relationships for the next 2 weeks, from now until the end of April. All right. So, okay. So then, okay, yeah. All right. All right. All right, yeah. Okay. Okay, so on one side, there's one of you guys have that idea of walking away from something, walking away from something on the mental level with the 6 of Swords, and the other person has the Temperance in the reverse. So somebody's not having balance of some kind, and it's this balance that's kind of messing around with the relationship, I feel. The person with the 6 of Swords that's walking away from a certain mentality or a certain thought process of some sort, views the other person as possibly not a soulmate. Now, with the Lovers in the reverse, it gives me that sense that there's failure in this relationship for some of you guys. I do feel that for others of you, there's a loss. There's foolish desires first off, and that could be what's causing failure within this specific relationship. I don't know who this is, but I do feel like this is for somebody specific, definitely. Now, along with that, there's definitely a loss of balance, because one person feels out of balance, out of whack, and the other person is catching on to it. The other person feels it. So it's not surprising to say. Now, the other person who feels out of balance, they want to put an end to this other person, or they want to end things with this other person. They want to bring things to a close, so to speak. And because I do feel that to whatever extent, one or the other, either you or this other person feel like this relationship is one-sided. And I do, with that 6 of Pentacles, I do have to feel that whatever it is that's going on for you Libras, this is something that has to do with the relationship. Now, this won't be for all Libras, obviously, but I do feel that that there's disharmony going on, because on the one side, one of you is portraying or is looking at the relationship as the Queen of Swords. And this is one of those cards that talks about sadness. This is one of those cards that talks about possible embarrassment. For some of you guys, there might be sterility in this relationship where either one of you guys can't produce children. So that could be a possibility as well. Also, I do feel that with the Queen of Swords, this is one of those. This is one of those. Like, okay, one of you guys feel like you need to separate from this relationship, while the other one of you guys, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, might be overbearing. Some of you guys feel like the other the relationship is demanding too much. I do feel that whoever it is with that's feeling self-righteous is the one that wants to end it. Is the one that's feeling out of whack and out of balance. I do feel like I do. You know what? I have to say that for this side right here with the Six of Swords, the Lover in reverse, and the Queen of Swords, I do feel like this is you, Libra. I do feel like this is you. And for the other side, I do feel like this is the person that you guys are dealing with. Now, with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it's one of those cards that that speaks of unfriendliness. Like they might feel like the relationship is causing unfriendly energy. I do feel that for some of you that this other person might feel like you're lying, just to one degree or another. They might not know whatever it is that you guys are lying about, but they feel like you guys are lying about something. For some of you guys, I do feel like this other person may be jealous to you guys to some degree. I do feel like this person might be acting self-righteous. That could be another idea behind the Queen of Wands. And I do feel that to whatever extent that with this, you're viewing the other person as not really like trying to communicate. I do feel that you guys, I do feel like you guys are looking at this other person as if they're acting irresponsibly, to some degree. And I do feel like the other person feels like, I do feel like you feel this other person is just trying to receive some type of immediate gratification. So with the Lovers, this does talk about energy that is disharmonic or unharmonic, I guess you could say. So let's see what the relationship. Let's see what the relationship brings. Okay, so one of the things that's guiding you guys, or that's giving you guys the ability to stay together, is a Magician. Now, the Magician is the master of all elements. So I do feel like the ability to manifest whatever it is that you guys want is one of the things that's helping this relationship out.